Prosecutors have decided to reduce the charges against an LAPD officer who they say broke the law by secretly and illegally recording other officers making racist comments. The LA District Attorney says he changed his mind and have concerns that this case might scare off future whistleblowers.
Our investigative reporter, Leonard, broke the story of the officer who was charged. Joins us live from the newsroom right now with an update as we continue to follow this chase. Eric.
Hi, Colleen and Jonathan. Well, this will be a relief for sure for Officer Daniel Flores. For the last week, he's been facing felony charges that, if he were to be convicted, could have led to a sentence in prison and the end of his law enforcement career. Well, now the LA County District Attorney says the public response to those charges was part of his decision today to drop the severity of the case.
So what we have decided to do is to reduce the 16 felonies.
DA Nathan Hochman announcing today that his office will instead pursue 16 misdemeanor charges against Officer Daniel Flores, seen here in court last week, pleading not guilty to the original felony case that accused him of secretly and illegally recording confidential communications while he was working in an LAPD recruitment and employment office inside this city personnel building. According to a lawsuit Flores filed in June, his supervisor and colleagues there were allegedly making racist, homophobic, and sexist remarks while at work. Flores' defense attorney, Alan Jackson, told us last week he believed the severity of the criminal case was deliberate to punish officers who speak up about wrongdoing.
If you expose racism and sexism and bigotry and misogyny and bias within the walls of the LAPD, then you're going to be the one that's frog marched into court.
And LA Mayor Karen Bass said she thought the charges send the wrong message, that calling out egregious behavior could land you in prison. Hochman now recognizing that original case that could have led to a sentence of more than a decade in prison for Flores might dissuade others with inside information about law enforcement misconduct.
We're not going to dismiss the case because this individual, Daniel Flores, committed the wrongful conduct that we believe he committed, but a more reduced charge, which is a misdemeanor charge, and 16 of them, we thought conveyed the appropriate balanced message.
The LAPD says the officers captured on Flores' recordings are being punished.
Nobody got a pass, and that everybody was very closely investigated and evaluated